Hey, good morning, everybody, or good afternoon or evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'm gonna do a tutorial today on this YouTuber's video. I'm totally stealing it. Like, she did it. I don't know how to pronounce her name, and I'm not gonna try to because I don't want to mess it up. But thank you. I hope you don't mind. You can go on YouTube and see it for yourself. That's the name of the video. How to crochet shorts / granny square crochet shorts. It was posted on June 11, 2020. And we're doing it today, November 16th, 2024. Okay, to do this, you're going to need some yarn. I just want to show you guys something really quick. I've been crocheting so much, right? You see? All right. These are all the yarns that I had before, which are the same damn yarns that I have now, because I go to the same fucking store. The lady jacked the price up 80 damn cents because fucking crocheting is getting popular. Anyway, I spent too much money on yarn today, but I sent my baby girl some, so it was well worth it. But let me get back to the subject. This is the same type of yarn that I'm using today from the dollar store that I go to. I only have it to show you that I don't think you can order it anywhere because I'm pretty sure they order it from like some kind of Chinese catalog or something. And then this one I wanted to bring here for the purpose of this was $1.19 and it's the same exact quality as the $1.99. Damn lady. And I made her a teddy bear and everything. Never again. This right here is from Dollar Tree, which is now $1.25. But I was just bringing it here for the quality, which I must say is very impressive. Dollar Tree is becoming fancy. Anyway, back to this YouTuber. Thank you. I hope you don't mind because I'm totally jacking your video today. I made the first panel and together we're going to make the second panel. And you're going to need hooks. Well, you only need one hook. Whatever size you choose to use, I'm going to leave it up to you. I'm not going to get that specific in my videos. You definitely need a pair of scissors if you're going to be switching your colors. Alright, you need a measuring tape. And you need to measure your hips because your first panel is going to be half the size of your hip measurement. So I'm 37 divided by 2 comes to 18 and a half, which this panel comes to 18. You have to add another row to connect it to the other panel. So I left some room. And with that, ladies and gents, I'm going to get into it. And you need your yarn on your hook. You need to do a slip knot, but I don't do those. So, hold on. You're going to chain 8. And I'm going to turn down my future husband. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're gonna go back into your first. You're gonna double crochet. No, you're not. My bad. You're gonna slip knot into there. Or slip stitch. I don't got the lingo down for crocheting yet. There's a whole damn lingo that comes with it. Like when you take apart your projects, it's called defrogging it. So you're gonna chain 3 after that. But I'm sorry guys if I'm not on camera. Alright, so you chained 8 and then we did the slip stitch and then we chained 3. And then you're gonna place 2 double, you're gonna turn your work. You're gonna place 2 double crochets right next to that chain 3 that we just did, which is gonna be our first cluster. And then you're gonna chain 2 after those 2 double crochets. After you chain 2, you're gonna do 3 more double crochets right back into the loop. When you finish, look, I'm gonna stop because I'm getting self-conscious. That's why I'm making mistakes. When you finish doing your 3 double crochets here, you're gonna do your chain 2 right after, and then do 2 more triple crochets or double crochets, 3 of them right next to each other, and do 4 of them. I know y'all understand what I'm saying, and if you don't, just wait a minute. Okay, so you want to have 4 sets of 3 half double crochets separated by 2 chains on the first row. So see the first set, 1, 2 chains, 3, 2 chains, 3, set 3, 2 chains, 3, set 4. And we're going to now chain 3 and then turn your work. My bad, we're chaining 5. I'll explain why. It's because we can't go straight into there. If we were like the way we started, we would only do 3 chains, but that's not the case. We gotta skip over that cluster, so we need to do 5 chains when we start the second row. And then you're gonna do 3 double crochets into, what the hell happened here? Something ain't right. Okay. Yeah, okay, so in this first one, we're gonna put our first shell. So you're gonna do 3 half double crochets and then chain 2, and then go right back into the same space with another 3 half double crochets. And that's gonna give you your first shell. And for the second row, that's what we're going to be doing in each space, creating shells. Chain 2 after that set, and then just half double crochet 3 times straight into the next space. This is our next shell. So all we did is 3 double crochets, 2 chains, and then 3 more double crochets into the same space for the second time on the second row. Now we're moving to our third and last shell. So you're going to place 3 double crochets into the space, and then separate it with 2 chains, and then 3 double crochets. Again, you got that, Pinky? Pay attention to what I'm doing here. So after you do your 3 double crochets, you're going to do 2 chains like I just did, and then you're going to half double crochet into that stitch that's there at the bottom. Finish it. And then we're going to chain up 3 because we have that space right there. So we're going to do 2 half double crochets right into that space. So 3 chains. Two double crochets next to it into that 2 chain space. 2 chains. 2 chains after those 2 double crochets, and then you're gonna go straight into the next space, which is apparently your first shell, but it seems off to me. That's why I'm hesitating. But I'm going to keep on going like I'm not wrong. I'm going to put 3 double crochets in here. Well, all we're doing is making a panel exactly like the one that's underneath it. And I have never made these shorts before. It's my first time making them ever. So this could be a total flop. And I could be totally wasting y'all's time right now. But I'm confident that I'm not. So let's just keep it going. So, okay, my bad. I did the shell over here, right? And then the next 2 chain space is simply just a set of 3 double crochets, and that's what I'm doing right now. It's not another shell. We increased it when we put the shells in before. So after that set of 3, you're gonna do 2 chains and then half double crochet right into that shell, a whole nother shell. And what do I mean by that? Come on, ladies and gents. I'm hoping that you got it figured out by now, because pretty soon I'm going to leave you to your own devices and only see you when we're switching colors out. Y'all getting scared. I'll do the first 2 colors with you. But it's fairly easy once you get the swing of it. It's just the 3 double crochets and then the 2 chains. And then you need to pay attention to if you're putting just a set of 3 and keeping it moving, or if you're putting a shell in it. The shells go in the shells and that's it. So like with these rules in mind, you could basically kind of do this half brainlessly, if that makes sense. You don't have to count stuff. Like, okay, example, it does call for counting the round fly, which is basically counting the stitches all around the circumference once it's together. But I am not gonna lie to you people, I'm not counting that at all. No, it's not happening. And we're gonna keep it moving. And my shorts are gonna come out cute as hell. How do I know? Because I could feel it. This is not fucking brain surgery or rocket science. I'm not gonna hurt anybody with some yarn and knotting it up. Unless somebody come in here trying to tell me about my stuff and it's not professional or whatnot, I'm gonna tell you where to go, Karen and Sharon. I don't care. Not one friggin' little bit. why I have my yarn tied onto the hook before this video even started. Think I give a shit about doing a slip knot? I don't care if I ever get that shit correct. I'm gonna keep on crocheting, I know that. And with that, we're gonna add in the gray, but I'm gonna back it up for a second. These two loops right here that we just came through, go back in them. Don't pull your yarn. Leave it like that. Cut your string. Move that out the way. Let's get the gray. You're gonna put on your hook and just pull through these two loops. Chain it in. Do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip over to the next 2 chains. Space. With a half double crochet, go in and work a set out. Come on, guys. The other ladies, they're so professional the way they keep going and say everything. It's like blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna leave y'all alone in a minute. You better get it. This pattern is easy. After 3 double crochets, you 2 chain, and then keep it moving. Do a shell where you need to do a shell, and then 3 where you need to do 3. I'm leaving y'all alone until we get to the next color. Hey, ladies and gents, I'm just checking in with you for a second to once again check that when we go up and we're next to the set of 3 double crochets, we're going to do 5 chains up, unlike the row back here where you only did 3 chains and then 2 double crochets next to it. Okay, that's it, children. I was just checking in. Continue. Okay, people, we're up to our 6th row being done. We're going to introduce our next color. By the way, if you get offended by me calling you things like children and adolescent and dumbass and stupid, it's because you are. I'm totally fucking with you. It's because I need to get a bigger vocabulary and a better one. But honestly, darlings, this shit is not hard. That's why I'm talking to you like retards. Did you just see the way I introduced that color? Let me back it up for you. Get it in the loop. Get it in the loop. All of them. Boop. My finger is cramping. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is the gray yarn acting up? Right, there we go. And then you chain your next color on. And it's next to a double chain space. So you're only going to do it 3 times. 3 chains. 2 double crochet straight into the 2 chain space next to it. And blase, blase, blase. Keep it going, people. I'll see you when you have the next 2 colors done, because I won't be mean. Let me interrupt with a serious question. How come I cannot defrog all of my work without it doing it easily? It's like it's knotted and Honestly, I just want to throw this in the damn garbage. Didn't have to. But why? Why can't I defrog my yarn so easily like the rest of y'all can? Okay, guys, I think I asked you to meet me back at the 3rd row on your last color, which if I did, forgive me because I jumped ahead. But look, I just caught a mistake that I made, so I'm defrogging it till there. And it's supposed to be a shell, not just a set of 3. And now I'm just going to finish the row all the way down. I'm going to pause the video while I do it. But you guys might still be back here in the gray. And if you are, that's fine. Take your time and catch up. But it's such a simple pattern. I know this is not an in-depth tutorial, but I have faith that whoever watches it, even if they're new, they can grasp it and make these. Now, I'm going to make a prediction about these shorts, which is that I do not believe they're going to fit me well because the thigh part is extra wide and I do not have a big thigh. So I'm not going to front. That's irritating me a little bit, but I'm going to pause this while I finish the row. Okay, I'm back with the second panel finished for me. But if this is for you and this is your first time going through the video, then you only have one panel. So whatever you need to do, go back in the beginning and create a second one, or you're just that good and you could do it from memory, whatever. You need 2 panels that are exactly the same, and we're going to join them together. And this point right here is going to get tricky. But, oh, important point. How we know that we have the desired measurement that we want is because the waist stretches to half of the hip measurement, which for me is 18. And then we got to add another row when we connect it. So that's a half an inch. So it's going to be 18.5 when I connect it. All right. So if you only have one panel, stop the tape here or video, whatever the hell you want to call it. Stop here and come back when you have both of your panels. All right. She joined them in a way that is new to me and I don't agree with, but I'm going to honor the way she did it because this is her creation. But she connected at the crotch and she started off with 2 chains. All right. So 2 chains and then connect it into the second panel. And ta-da, I did it. So in the shell, you're gonna go back in and do 2 more double crochets there, because you're gonna start to work a cluster going up the thigh. And as I do this, I'm going to be decreasing the chains I make. Instead of 2, I will only be making 1, so that I make the width of the thigh opening smaller. So after the cluster of 3 half double crochets, I'm only chaining it once, which is not how the original artist did it. But to be quite honest with you, if I do this over again, I see where I'm going to make certain tweaks so that these shorts fit me more snug to my body. Because I'm telling you, I'm getting the feeling that they're going to sit on me awkwardly the way I'm making them now. Not that I'm making them wrong, I'm following her steps the way she did them. Yeah, I really need to learn how to pronounce her name before I stop this video, because I feel bad that I don't know how to say it. But I'm gonna butcher it. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break, because I need to take a break. My fingers is getting like, so I'm gonna take 5. Pause with me, y'all. Or keep going, whatever you want to do.